Published 0737 EDT, the 12th of September 2017. Updated 1145 EDT, the 12th of September 2017. Romelu Lukaku will finally arrive at European football's top table when he makes his Champions League group stage debut against Basle on Tuesday. Lukakus Manchester United side are back in the Champions League after a season away, with the £75 million Belgian set to lead the line as the Red Devils bid to get off to a perfect start against the Swiss champions. The 24-year-old has been touted as a star of European football ever since he burst onto the scene as a 16-year-old with Anderlecht, where his physique, power, pace and poise ensured he showed maturity beyond his tender years. Romelu Lukaku is set to make his first Champions League group stage appearance on Tuesday. Lukaku, pictured with Juan Mata, is set to start Tuesday night's contest with Basle. Lukaku and his United teammates checked into the Lowry Hotel on Monday evening. Europe's biggest clubs were all linked with the teenage star, who was expected to quickly rise to the top of the tree, but it has taken him 8 years to finally make his first appearance in the group stage of the competition. He has played in the Champions League before, but only during the qualifying stages during his teenage years in Belgium, where he scored 3 goals in 4 games against Lyon, Partizan Belgrade and Welsh side the New Saints. His big break was supposed to come at Chelsea, but his only European involvement there saw him appear as an extra-time substitute in the 2013 Super Cup defeat by Bayern Munich. A productive loan spell at West Brom did not bring European football before his time at Everton allowed Lukaku to flex his substantial muscles in the Europa League with 8 goals in 9 appearances. Michael Carrick follows Paul Pogba up the steps and into United's pre-match base, and Herrera could be set for a start in the middle of the United midfield against the Swiss. Nemanja Matic is due to make his Manchester United Champions League debut in the game. Jose Mourinho has once again arranged that his players report to the hotel ahead of the game, but his £75 million move to Old Trafford was a game-changer for Lukaku, who will now shoulder the scoring load for a United side looking to re-establish the place at the top of the tree. Lukaku and his teammates arrived at the Lowry Hotel in Manchester on Monday evening as preparations for the game with Basle moved up a gear, with the squad set to stay overnight as has been tradition at United since the days of Sir Alex Ferguson. Mourinho, himself a Lowry resident, had given his players permission to spend the night before games at home, rather than reporting to the hotel, but the rule appears to have changed for this Champions League fixture. Lukaku's only other Champions League appearances have come in the qualifying stages: September 12th Benfica vs CSKA Moscow, Manchester United vs Basle. September 27th Basle vs Benfica, CSKA Moscow vs Manchester United. October 18th CSKA Moscow vs Basle, Benfica vs Manchester United. October 31st Basle vs CSKA Moscow, Manchester United vs Benfica. November 22nd CSKA Moscow vs Benfica, Basle vs Manchester United. December 5th Benfica vs Basle, Manchester United vs CSKA Moscow. Mourinho has a 100% record when it comes to qualifying from the Champions League group stage, but, while the Portuguese will be confident of successfully negotiating a pool also including Benfica and CSKA Moscow, he believes they still have work to do. In the Champions League there are 4 or 5 teams with an incredible level of quality, of experience, of know-how. That's what makes the difference, said Mourinho. Apart from that, there are many teams in the Champions League that are very similar to teams in the Europa League. We have to try to go to the last 16 and enjoy that special knockout phase with the best teams in Europe. To be back is just to go back to the natural habitat for Manchester United. Being humble is to admit the opponent has the same ambition as we have and that the opponent can come here, like they did in the past, and give Manchester United a bad taste. Mourinho is set to pair Chris Smalling and Victor Lindelof at the heart of his defence on Tuesday evening, due to Eric Bailly and Phil Jones being suspended, while Ander Herrera and Anthony Martial could both get a chance to impress. Mourinho admitted Manchester United are not yet in the same realm as Europe's elite.